I must say it's doing an absolutely fantastic job. Watch your head. So hello and welcome once again to the channel on this very nice week here in the UK. And today is all about the HOVERair PROMAX, and that's what today's video is all about. So the HOVERair PROMAX is designed to be fun, easy and safe to fly. Take it out your pocket, unfold it and launch an automated flight mode in seconds. The PROMAX both have 2-axis gimbal with EIS, which is electronic image stabilization, and HL horizon leveling, so your footage will be rock steady even when the adventure gets rough. Since the launch of this superb drone a few months ago, there has been several firmware updates bringing new features such as cycling and ski modes, along with a few new autonomous modes like 360 spin. There are numerous autonomous modes, hover, zoom out, circle, etc., which I'll come on later in the video. So quick look at the specs. The camera is a 1/1.3 CMOS sensor, 16mm equivalent wide angle with 107 degrees field of view. Level 5 wind speed resistance, keeping you steady in the strongest of breezes. It offers 64 gig of internal memory and a slot for SD cards up to 1 terabyte. It's the world's first flying 8K camera, shooting up to 30 frames per second, 4K 120 frames per second slow-mo and 4K 60 frames per second. HL video with 10-bit HLG for those that like to color grade. Battery flight time is around 16 minutes, although I've been getting between 12 to 13 minutes, but that depends on what you're actually doing. It has a rear-facing sensor for obstacle avoidance when using the dolly tracking you from the front. A new digital screen on the top with a super bright display. The Omni-Terrain feature, powered by advanced technology, ensures smooth and reliable tracking, even in low-light conditions. Captures stunning footage of your nighttime cycling, running, and more, illuminating your adventures with incredible clarity. Moving on to the beacon allows you to stay connected with your X1 Pro or Pro Max with a 1 kilometer transmission range. The 1.7-inch OLED display lets you monitor your footage, so you don't need to turn back and check on the hover, and it can be mounted on the handlebars or clipped even to a jacket. The tri-state joystick gives you 3 ways to play and triple the fun. Clip the beacon onto the right-hand joystick for one-handed control. If you're in the mood to pilot, clip on the left-hand joystick and attach your mobile phone for full two-handed control. All configurations of the joystick support 1 kilometer video transmission. One of the nice features I like about the combo kit is the bag, especially the cycling combo. It doubles up as a small shoulder bag, which you get a strap for, which is just here. But if you unzip the bag, it actually comes apart and then it can fit and strap onto any cycle that you might have. Right, let's go out and test it. So we're out with this little fella this morning on this beautiful day here in the UK. We're going to put it through its tests and see exactly what it's all about. Now, it has got autonomous modes and it's got lots of different features that I'm going to show you here today on the channel. So let's get straight on with it, and we'll just do a few autonomous modes and we'll see how we go.
20 feet, zoom out.
So that's a zoom out flat at 20 feet. It should fly back to you. Put your hand out. The red light goes out and it lands in the palm of your hand. Very simple. And what I'm going to do now is the same thing. I'm just going to alter the setting and we'll make it go high this time.
20 feet, zoom out.
The red light comes on to say it's recording. and off it goes. You'll see that in the camera. Back she comes. Hand out. Red light goes off, green light comes on, and away we go. It's simple as that. What you can do is you can cycle through the modes.
Follow. Orbit.
Right, we'll do an orbit, flat, 5 feet.
5 feet. Orbit.
That should be a really close one. Flies out a little bit, and it starts its orbit behind the camera, and back she comes round. Really simple and yet effective. Okay, we're just going to try a little bit of tracking on foot and just see how it keeps up. So we'll just set the settings.
Follow.
Change that to 4. And we'll change from flat to high. Right, let's give it a go. Okay, so it's recording now, so off we go. So you can see on screen now you get the settings in the app, and you can change each one. We'll just change the follow to slow-mo at 120 frames a second at 4K. Okay, so I'm going to do the follow again. We'll just change it from high this time to flat. Let's give that a go. Once you've changed the settings on your phone, you can just revert back to the drone as well. Just use the controls on the drone. So right, let's set that up.
Follow.
It's now recording. Okay. So the dolly track feature enables you to walk along, and it tracks you from the front, which is quite a pretty good feature. You can see I'm trying to confuse it a little bit, but I think that's doing a pretty good job. Let's see what happens when I walk the other way. I quite like this one, this dolly track. As you can see, it's following me from behind, and if I turn around, just wait a second and walk the other way, it follows me from the front as well. So that's pretty good. One of the other good features on the HOVERAir X1 PROMAX is a feature called dolly zoom. I did show this on another drone a couple of weeks ago, but I'd like to try it out on the PROMAX and just see what the actual quality of it is. Basically what it's going to do, it's going to zoom out, and as it's going out it should zoom in and give you that vertigo effect. So let's try that one.
6 feet.
Well, that went a bit further than 6 feet. Oh, she's coming back. Now moving on to the different parts and different accessories that you get with the ProMax, is this one little fella just here, which is the beacon, which I'm going to show you a little later on when we go out with a bike and show you how that works. But what you can also do is you can use one of these, which is part of the controller setup.
Manual control.
And now you heard that that's now gone into manual control, and you can actually use this now as a motion controller, and that's what I'm going to attempt here now. Okay, so it's now in manual mode, being controlled by what is the motion controller. There's a button on the back just here, so if you press that and pull it towards yourself, that's going backwards. Press and come forward. You can make it go to the side. You can use the joystick to go up and down, and you do have a joystick so you can yaw it. I'm not quite sure what this little joystick does just here, nothing by the looks of it, but it has got in this feature return to home. So that's the use of the motion controller, which is the beacon, and one half of the actual controller as well. That's one half of it, and with it being a modular design, they just literally fit together like this. I'll just put the other down a minute, and that now takes you into what's called full control, and you can actually fly it now as a full controller. We'll just give that a little try, and you can actually pull these down, and you can fit your phone into there as well. But the little screen on the front, I think, is enough to sort of like give you some idea of where you're flying. So let's try that. So we're now in full manual control. I'm just going to fly around a little bit. Now on the back of the remote, there's a button. If you press and hold it, that should put it into record, and it's actually gone into record now. So we'll have a little fly around. You've got gimbal control as well on the controller, which is that button just there, that jog wheel. And that's working absolutely fine. Just cancel the recording. So now we're actually flying with the screen from the iPhone. Hopefully you can see that in the camera, in the sunlight. And just back it off a little bit. Just do a little bit of flying around, as I did a minute ago. So that's with the iPhone connected. It's only in city mode, I think, at the moment. But as you can see, it's doing a fairly good job. If Gives you a little compass on screen, and you can do voice recording as well via your iPhone. So there we go, that's flying it manually, the HOVERair with the full controller and the iPhone connected. One of the other ways to fly the HOVERair X1 PROMAX is to use your phone, and what we need to do is go into manual mode.
Manual control. Home point updated. The current location is now the home point.
And it's just updated the home point as well, so you get return to home with manual control. So you can see you can use it like a controller. Which I think is pretty good. If you're out with just your phone and the hover and you've not got the beacon with you, with the other controls to use it as a normal controller, then you can use your phone to fly with it as well, which is another pretty good example of what this drone actually does. Hit the return to home, see what happens.
Returning to the home point. Please ensure safe flight.
So that's coming back to where we took off from. It's right above me. And that's it. Basically, in a nutshell, it's got a nice return to home feature on it as well.
Far cycling mode.
So it's actually on cycling mode, far and flat. I do like that beacon. Let me just tilt the camera up a little bit just to give you, let's see what it's like around this corner. Something's flashing. Let's speed up a little bit. Watch your head. I must say it's doing an absolutely fantastic job. It's probably one of the best drones I've tried for tracking.
good, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty clever, isn't it?
What's that one then? I've got the DJI Mini Pro, I think.
Mini 4 Pro?
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got that one as well.
That
It's
is,
the hover, it just follows you.
yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things I do like about this bag, as you can see, it fits over the bike. And you can literally just deploy the hover at any time, which I think is really, really clever. And you can get your spare batteries in there, and in this side, that's where all the beacon and the controller lives as well. So there we go. In summary, my personal opinion is this is by far the best tracking drone on the market. That's my personal opinion. The latest on-screen features for autonomous modes is superb. It's nice and bright. You can see what you're doing. You can select the modes and see exactly which one it is. I can't say enough about this little fella, to be honest with you. Let me know down in the comments if you own one or you're considering buying one, and I will put links down in the description if you want to check it out. So there we go. That's the review of the HOVERair X1 PROMAX. There is different models of this. You've got the Pro, you've got the X1. Like I say, I will leave a link down in the description if you'd like to go and check them out. So there we go. Hope you've found the video interesting and informative. And if you have, don't forget, as always, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.